welcome to the Connect Show, South Florida, each and every Saturday right here on the CW. Your girl Stitch is here, but before I continue, want to give a special shout out to all of you watching, both male and female. This is a place where we can connect and have great conversation with amazing women from around the world in business and just amazing female entrepreneurs. So I think it's proper for me to introduce some of our amazing co-hosts. I call her the fitness guru. Why not? Miss Tracy Campoli.
Good morning. Good morning.
And how are you, Trace? How are you?
I'm feeling fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here, as always, on Saturday. Hello, Miami.
If you ever wondered who is the brains behind the Connect Show and other amazing shows, it is our properly plumbing pleasure, all the way from Texas. She is the founder of Natalie's Network and the creator of the Connect Show. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Natalie S. Cargile.
Oh,
hey,
I
man.
appreciate you. Hey, ladies. Happy to be in the MIA today. Nothing like waking up in Miami, right?
Nothing like it. Well, we're so thrilled to have you with us, Natalie. It's always a pleasure. And I just have to give a major shout out to your look today. Bringing the fire, bringing the beauty. But Natalie, we love you. Natalie is the owner and the creator of the show and the larger Connect Network. So, Natalie, in case anyone at home is curious, which I know you are, please can you share with us how you created the Connect?
And honestly, the Connect Network was built out of anger and pregnancy in 2018. You know, at the time, I was a pink Cadillac driving sales director for Mary Kay. And very quickly, I achieved a lot of success. In 18 months, I earned a Cadillac. I was leading about 500 women in my team. I had built additional leaders, so they had their own units and their own teams and their own cars. And all of these amazing things were happening in my business. And it was interesting because when I got pregnant with twins, it was like all 500 of the people that were in my community were pregnant with twins because everybody was tired, you know? And physically, I just could not do the things as a leader that I used to do to support my community. I just really was feeling frustrated. And, you know, God and I, we were talking and I just shared with him, you know, Lord, after you bless me with these twin baby boys, I am going to build a network for myself, right? I'm looking for the high hanging fruit. I'm looking for women that can build me up. At the end of the day, when you're coaching a large number of people, you still, and I don't care how big you get, you still are going to need someone to pour into you. And that's where I was when I, you know, started thinking about this new space of women that I wanted to be inspired by. And that's really what created this Connect Network.
And true story, what other show will you find black hair, blonde hair, and purple hair? I'm just saying. Natalie, and I love to call you Big Nat. So can I call you Big Nat on national television?
I love that, girl. Ain't nobody call me Big Nat but you. But yeah.
Big Nat, tell us, you have so many other shows on television. So tell us really, one, what was your process or how did you go about selecting some of your hosts, and how did you manage to put together the right group of women? Because that's an art.
And so for hosts for the television show, you know, I used to go off of Instagram feeds and beauty and bios, but I don't go off of those accomplishments anymore. I appreciate a pretty face. I appreciate a bio that talks about all of your money you made and blah, blah, blah. But really, you know, with television hosts and this opportunity, it's extraordinary to be able to have a platform where you can be on television and share what you do and how you got here to inspire others, because that is ultimately my goal. But, you know, I'm looking for what you stand for. Okay. I'm looking to see how you walk, how you talk. What do you speak up on? Are you a leader, or do you have to check in with the other girls? You know, do you wait to see what everybody else does, or can you make your own move? How are you impacting your community? Are you inclusive? Do you have a space of people that only look like you, or is there someone around there that looks like me too? Mm-hmm. So initially I was impressed with bios and feeds. And now I'm looking for substance. I'm looking for culture. You know, things are changing. I'm changing. And God's just continuing to bless me with the people And I'm so happy with what we have in Miami because the three
Yeah.
of you, Susie, Tracy, Stitches, you know, you're all so dynamic. We have so many just opportunities for representation, and through our guests each week. If you don't see it with the three of, you know, my hosts here, you will see it in the people that come on and share their stories. I love sitting with you all, and I'm so excited for just being here in Miami with you all. It's time for my favorite part of the show, and that is sitting down with amazing women that have the power to not only help me level up, but they're going to help you level up too. Coming up first, we have Vioree Brandon. She is sharing how she pushed past grief and how you can too.
But before we get to that, Big Nat and Tracy, can we get to this? This is our podcast of the week.
And we have the founder of the podcast with us, Miss Raquel Walters. Hi, Raquel.
Hey, thank you, ladies, for having me.
So happy to have you here, Raquel. And the podcast connects people to possibilities. Really, that's what the show is all about, showing people the possibility of what can happen if you're focused. So talk a little bit about the purpose and how you're growing your podcast as well.
Yes, absolutely, Natalie. So the podcast obviously is to connect everyone to their possibilities, right? Because I believe that, you know, we all have desires and that we should go after our dreams, right? And so the podcast, I interview successful 9-to-5 professionals and business owners who share their unique, impactful stories on how they were able to navigate the working world and also climbing the corporate ladder, or even starting, growing, and scaling their business. Because I think that it's important for others to share their stories, because we all could resonate and we all can learn from each other. So that's really the essence of Your Purpose and Business podcast.
How can people reach you, Raquel?
Yes, definitely. You can reach me easily over at Raquel A. Walters on Instagram. I'm very accessible there. Or you can go over on my website to raquelwalters.com/podcast, where you can definitely watch the podcast. It's on YouTube, or it's streamed on everywhere podcast is available: iTunes, Google, iHeartRadio podcasts.
Yes, so make sure that you connect with Miss Raquel. We're going to take a quick break, Miami, but we'll be right back.
Welcome back, Miami. Well, you are watching the Connect Show South Florida, and our first guest today, yes, get excited. She is the founder and principal of Divine Enterprise. She is a life coach and author of the book called My New Starts Now. She lives in motion, on purpose, without apology, my type of girl. Welcome to the show, Vioree.
Hi guys, how are you? So excited. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for joining us. So, Vioree, before we get into the book that Natalie just mentioned, can we talk about this amazing vegan nail polish, honey? So, number one, Divine Nail. That's and I need some because you know I love nail polish. You know I love it. So, Divine Nail is what it's called, correct? So let's talk about the inspiration behind this vegan nail polish. Talk to us.
Sure. So I love women. I love fashion. I love style. And I love us to be empowered while we do it all, right? And so
Nice.
I became a widow. And when I became a widow, I wrote my first book. And everyone was like blown away. Oh my God, you're so amazing. You're so inspiring. And I was like, how can I continue that, right? So how can I continue to inspire women to be beautiful and to be bold? And so we do everything with our hands. We touch our children, we cook our food, we write our books and scripts and whatever you think is necessary to be this fabulous woman. So I was like, why don't I just go ahead and create a nail polish line? So every time women look at their hands, they can be inspired to be whatever that label of nail polish is. So some nail polishes are called My New. Some nail polishes are called Royal Me, because why? God calls us royalty. So why not myself call myself royalty, right? So that's basically how the nail polish was created.
You're a life and grief coach, and you focus on connecting the trauma with the journey of triumph. How have you seen women grow from your leadership?
Yeah, so it's so amazing to me how when you become transparent, it just creates a space for others to be free in their space wherever they are, right? And so I teamed up with my partner, Maya Tyler of the Bounce Back Project, and I came on as a head coach. She's also a widow coach, and just seeing women, so she creates the outline, the course, and I create the coaching. I sit down with them and say, okay, since you followed this step with the course, how do you feel emotionally? How do you feel in the space of a single mom? How do you feel about doing it on your own? And the response has been phenomenal. Why? Because I am the one that's going to create that space for them to be free. That's all we want. We want them to be free to speak on wherever they are, speak whatever emotion they have, and not feel judged or ashamed because that's where they are. It's okay. And so I've just seen women thrive, like get up off that deathbed that they felt like they had to die when their husbands died. And they just get up and say, you know what? I can do this. I can continue and I can live. And that's my purpose.
Okay, so this is incredible. What do you have coming up next, and where can people find you if they want to connect with you?
So the next thing I have is we have our first annual Widows Retreat, right? And so this is so phenomenal. We're inviting 10 lucky widows over to Queenstown Harbor. It's called Widowed, Whole, and Winning, right? And so we are so excited. We have a whole weekend, August 20th through the 22nd, right? And we're just excited for that. And you can find me at www.VioreeBrandon.com.
Yes, Vioree Brandon. You're bringing that heat, girl. So good.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Vioree. And of course, to all of our viewers, if you're watching or if you know someone who is a widow or recent widow, please follow her and see if you can be a part of that getaway. You never know. You might end up winning, and that might just change your outlook and your perspective on things. So thank you so much for coming to the show, Vioree. What a great way to start off our show. But don't go anywhere, because we have more after the break. Don't move. The Connect Show, South Florida.
Smile if you can. Smile if you can. Today don't be a great day. We can't yesterday. Today it's gonna be a great day. Today's gonna be a great day. Today's gonna be a great day. Today's gonna be a great day. I put a smile on my face.
Well, welcome back, Miami. So I'm just happy to be in the building, okay? I'm having so much fun being with these boss babes today. We've had some great conversation already. And I want to make sure you are following us and our guests. We're all pretty popular. I shouldn't say popular. I should say consistent on Instagram. Speaking of
You can call us
popular. Like, you guys, is it Facebook or Instagram? Instagram. Well, I'm the least popular of all my hosts, but I don't mind saying that because I'm doing a lot of other things that are important. But you know, these people are amazing. Their platforms are strong. We have people with big followings, smaller followings. But at the end of the day, Raquel just said it. It's not about the name. It's about how do you serve? What do you bring? And as we push it in the fall and the back to school season, right? Cry. Okay, I'm literally crying. School started in Texas last week, but you know, as we look back to summer, were there any summer networking connections, collaborations that you ladies made that really helped you up-level your business and relationships over this new kind of COVID summer?
You know, I'll jump in here. I think that I'll be completely vulnerable here because this is the Connect, and that's what we do. Safe place. I feel like historically, like networking hasn't been my strong suit. I am a super extroverted person. Once you get to know me, like once I'm in the room with you, I'm like, we're in, right? Yeah. But reaching out. So kind of like what you were saying earlier in the show, Natalie, that like reaching out to people, not being afraid to do that.
Yeah. Love it. All right, guys. Well, as you know, on the show, it's not only about brains. We also get into that beauty thing. And I'm excited because Tracy, you and our resident stylist, Teresa Nowell, I hear y'all were together doing some things in your closet.
It was so fun. So we actually met up. Teresa came into my home, into my closet. Wow. And we did a little like outfit zhuzh. It was so great because, you know, how many of you can relate to this where you have a closet full of clothes and you're like, I have nothing to wear, right? And Teresa is an expert. So she came in and we literally took one piece of clothing and styled it, I believe, 3 different ways from day to night. So you definitely want to check it out.
Hi everybody, I am here with Tracy Campoli. We are going to do and talk about sustainability in our closets. And the thing is, sometimes we have things in our closets that we don't know what to do with. So I'm here to help her out and to see what we can combine with something that she might not know what to do with. All right, so let's go.
We will be right back with 2 of the hottest bloggers in Miami. You're not going to want to miss who they are. But before we get to that, let's check out our book of the week.
Are you ready to transform your body in just 30 minutes a day from your living room? I'm Tracy Campoli, the creator of Total Body Transformation, the excuse-proof fitness program made for busy babes like you and me to get fit, sweat, and smile. We've been featured on Good Morning America, The Today Show, and in USA Today. All you have to do is simply log in and press play. No boredom, no stress, and no dread. All in just 30 short minutes from the comfort of your own home. Go to tracycampoli.com to get started today.
Welcome back to the Connect Show, South Florida, right here in Miami. I am Natalie Cargile, filling in for the Susie Moore. She will be back with you next week. But coming up, get excited. We are back, wrapping up the show today with the women behind South Florida Black bloggers, Miss Sasha and Laura. You guys are cooling off from a hot event in Miami. Welcome to the show. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, ladies.
Oh, thank you for having us.
So I love it. You focus on Miami fashion and fun, but how did South Florida Black bloggers actually get started, and where did this inspiration come from?
So I actually started the network because as a blogger myself, I'm a fashion blogger and a lifestyle blogger as well. I used to go to a lot of networking events, but I would kind of feel out of place a lot of time because I would very often be the only Black girl there. And a lot of times I would try to find other Black bloggers to interact with, to collaborate with. And there, I really didn't see that many of women of color attending these events. So I knew a few of my friends that were trying to start their own blogs. So I reached out to them and I pitched the idea that, you know what, we should start a network where we get together, we shoot for each other, we share ideas on how to pitch brands, how to collaborate on different things. So I started looking for bloggers in South Florida. And it was amazing how many bloggers there were that I had no idea were right there, like within the same zip code as me.
Love that. Sisterhood and community is what it is all about. So speaking of sisterhood, how did the two of you meet?
Well, me and Laura met because she contacted me to model for her. She also owns a clothing line. So she contacted me to model for her clothing line. And when I saw that she was connected to the South Florida Black bloggers, I was like, girl, I need to be a part of this.
Yeah.
This is what we need. So I am also a social media manager. So I reached out to her and like, let's collab. I can use my social media management skills to take the page to another level, and then I can also help with anything else.
So ladies, let's talk about the power in the name, if we can. Is your blog only for Black women, and how do you navigate fulfilling this need while not excluding others that may want to be involved and may want to participate?
Absolutely. It's not, the focus is on Black women because it's harder for women to find their place in any areas that we deal with. It's even harder for Black women to be noticed, to be booked, to get campaigns, to get contracts with major brands. So my emphasis was to bring highlights with, look at what all these women are doing. They can also be booked with major brands. However, we're not exclusive to, we do want inclusion. We do want a diversity of people to support us, to attend our events. It's not a cult where you have to be Black in order to follow us or to come to our events. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Please tell us, how can people reach you and stay connected and be involved?
Yeah,
absolutely. So please follow us on our Instagram page, SFL Black Bloggers, and you can email us with any ideas. If you were also, this is my time to reach out to anyone who wants to join our team. We're looking to grow because, as I've told Sasha when she joined the team, this is not a one person job. This is a community that we're creating. So please reach out if you want to offer your services. We are open to you joining our team. Our email is sflblockbloggers@gmail.com. So you can DM us or you can email us to get in touch with us, and we are pretty good at responding very quickly.
Beautiful. Good followed, ladies. Following.
Thank you.
So good. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. You ladies stay close. We will be right back.
Marketing for local businesses is critical, but it can be pretty confusing. At Vivial, we work with you to understand your business and individual marketing needs to tailor a custom design solution so you can focus on what you do best, running your business.
Want to learn more about Vivial's digital marketing services? Find us online at vivial.net/Natalie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Princess Sarah Culberson, and I'm committed to empowering women to really take on their dreams. You can learn more about me at I Am Princess Sarah on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and you are watching Connect Network TV.
Well, thanks so much for letting me join you ladies today. This has been such a treat. I love Miami, and starting your day in the Sunshine State, it just doesn't get any better, but get excited. Our girl Susie Moore will be back next week with you, but she's really fancy, so she's going on vacation again, and so you'll see me on the 21st. So get excited about that too.
Listen, it's all love here. It's all love. But if you are enjoying all of this amazing girl boss magic, you definitely want to catch up with our past episodes, because did you know you can do that? Because you totally can. And you can binge watch them Netflix style out over at Natalie's Network.
Ladies, before we leave though, right? We have to talk about this because I believe the last day tax-free week for South Florida, for Florida in general, ends on the 9th. So you definitely want to take advantage of. So tax-free week, maybe school supplies, maybe there's things you want to get for the kids. And this is a perfect segue because there's actually a back to school giveaway happening this Sunday. So kind of like tomorrow. And we have the amazing advocate. He's a coach. He has an amazing story. So bringing up, Tracy, you'll appreciate this one. Coach Mikey coming in. How are you, Coach?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening, beautiful people?
Welcome, Mickey. Welcome.
How y'all
We're
doing?
excited to hear about what you're doing. Stitches is going to take it away. You have an amazing fitness center, I know, in the Fort Lauderdale area.
Yes.
You love the kids. You're giving backpacks away this weekend. Tell us a little bit more about what we can expect and how people can help you.
So, my name is Mickey. I'm the CEO, owner, founder of Optimal Formula Fitness, and I have a passion for the little ones. A lot of people call them bad. I call them active.
That's
when
right.
I come around, they straighten up. So this is going to be my second annual back to school drive. I'm alongside with Blooming Beauties, South Promo, and DTLR, and we just connected with the city, seeing how we can make it a lot bigger this year. So this year, the city was able to give us a bigger park, so we can adhere to COVID rules. We're giving away 350 backpacks, over 30 laptops and tablets that we're raffling off. We're just doing a lot of free food, free haircuts. We're giving away scholarships. So, a lot of people have been reaching out, giving support, donating. And we just want to come together and do something big for the community.
If there's somebody out there that's listening now that wants to support and that wants to maybe involve their little one or even help with the back to school program that's happening tomorrow, please give us your information where they can reach you.
Well, they can reach me on all sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Optimal Formula Fitness. They can just DM me. I'm very active on all my social media platforms. I respond in a very timely manner, though I am busy. So if they reach out, I get them in.
Mickey, thanks for being with us today. You guys go check out his spot in Fort Lauderdale. You heard him. He said boxing. Oh yeah, I got some of them too.
Don't mess with Tracy for that.
Yes, Tracy. Yes, Miss Fitness. And you know what? If you're at home, you're watching this show and you've got the juice, you're ready to share your brand and bring it to television, go to our website, theconnectonline.com. Click Be on TV to get the hookup. But before we go, it is time to wrap. We are ending the show today with Stitch's music pick of the week. Let me just tell you that Jay Howard was popping. So thank you. Girl, I replayed that a few times. So let's give it up to him. I'm loving your choices. What are you leaving us with today, Miss Stitches?
So we're leaving you today with, I think, back by popular demand. We had to bring her back. DJ Marley, a part of Girls Make Beats. She's DJ. Oh, I know that's one of Tracy's favorites. She's DJ from the Miami Dolphins to the Miami Heat. She is official, and of course, she is an official member of Girls Make Beats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and let her play the tunes. Here's DJ Marley.